Welcome in to Let's Talk Kentucky. It's Monday.
It's Monday. We feel it.
You know what? Got a slight case of the Mondays. But a case of the Mondays around here is not sad.
No. It's
usually
entertaining.
It's just chaos. That's all. Just a little chaos.
Things flying, us running around. You know, so we're glad to be here. We're glad to have you here on Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and we're here with the Let's Talk team. It's Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, and Lisa High. All right, guys. So, we like to start every show with something called Talk of the Town. And today's Talk of the Town is actually really central to Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky. And it's a new Chick-fil-A sandwich. Chick-fil-A is testing a new grilled sandwich. It's in Lexington for a limited time. It's called the Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich, and it's available at Chick-fil-A locations in Lexington and Indianapolis. So how cool is that? Only 2 places in the nation that have this particular sandwich, and we have it.
Yes, we do. It smells so good.
Okay. So we'll give you the deets on this sandwich. So it has a grilled patty. It has candied bacon.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, not just bacon, but candied bacon. Then it's got a sweet heat pickle, which I had. So we have a whole jar of these pickles. They wanted us to have many, so we'll pass that. Take one and pass it down.
I love pickles.
Okay, sweet heat pickle. I'm warning you, I had one before we came on here.
Did I know there were sweet heat pickles? I don't think I ever knew that.
It's something.
Yeah?
And then pepper jack cheese. So you've got sweet, you've got savory, you've got hot. We're about to taste it now. Listen, they wanted Lexington to try. I know.
Of course Kim's eating.
They wanted Lexington to try it. This is the best talk show in the universe, so we're going to try it. Okay, so let's taste it and get some thoughts here.
Okay.
The pickle's great.
Here I go.
Okay, all right, let's get in here. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, there's pickles. I don't like pickles on my sandwich.
Chewing noises.
Oh,
Chewing
no.
noises.
This is good.
No, I like pickles separate.
Okay. Pardon the chewing noises, everybody. Okay.
Sorry.
So where I'm coming from, the first bite I got was the pepper jack cheese and the grilled chicken. So I love spicy stuff.
I got that sweet taste with the chicken and that pepper jack cheese. Like all of it came together at once, and I love it. I really do. And I'm not a pepper jack cheese fan either, but it really works for this sandwich.
I didn't get any pickle in mine. I'm gonna take another bite while Kim tells me what she thinks about it. I'm gonna put that pickle right there so I can get some prime real estate.
It's warm. This is warm. It's very spicy. It's not just spice. There is flavor too. You know, versus just it's hot. This is really good. I got a bite with the cheese, the chicken, and the pickle. And I'm usually not into a sweet heat pickle because it's very hot. But it's like a flavor explosion in my mouth.
Okay, I strategically placed the pickle.
See, I strategically placed it on the side.
So I strategically placed the pickle like right on top of the bacon, and it balanced everything out. So that heat that you were feeling
It's balanced.
yeah, I
Kind
think,
of tapered down a little bit.
I think like some chemistry thing happened, and then and it's okay. So
Now, I ate the pickle alone, and that was hot. Just putting it out there. Wow.
The bacon makes it, though.
It does.
This candied bacon.
Oh, it's really good.
Susan is such a carnivore. I love it. Like she has, Susan has basically said nothing this whole segment because she is just.
I'm eating it. Let me tell you what. I could, though, break each thing down in the sandwich and eat it separately.
Yeah.
I could.
And it would be great on its own. But when you put it together, it's like a party in your mouth.
Yeah.
It is.
It's great.
Yeah.
So, Lexington, if you want to try this sandwich, or if you're living in central Kentucky, you can swing on by to Lexington. Again, it's only available in Lexington and in Indianapolis. So we are having the opportunity to tell Chick-fil-A if this is something that should continue on. And it's got a brioche bun, by the way. So get out there, let them know, tweet at them. They should be watching this because honestly, we just gave the best review in the universe, clearly, right?
Right? It is a thumbs up for sure.
Wow. All right, everybody. So we're going to continue to make chewing noises during the break. Stay with us. Coming up after the break. Have you ever told somebody you're fine when you really aren't? Why do we do that? Let's talk about it.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV.
And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down, and it's flat. Thank you again, Sono Bello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-501-7304 or go to sonobello.com.
My name is Amanda, and I smoked while I was pregnant. This is the view I had of my baby in the NICU. My tip is speak into the opening so your baby can hear you better.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT now.
There is no pecan chicken salad sandwich quite like this one. Nope. This Arby's made-to-order masterpiece can't be topped. Except very literally by honey wheat bread. Arby's, we have the meat.
Injured? Great results like these are why so many people in Kentucky get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. $412,000 for a man who was injured in a crash in Louisville, $1 million for a Bowling Green man involved in a motorcycle wreck, and $2 million for a woman in a car wreck in Logan County. If you've been injured, do what thousands of Kentuckians have already done. Call 800-800-4600. Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and we are back with the Let's Talk team. It is Lisa High, Kim Dixon, and Susan Mills. We are so satisfied after that first segment.
Oh, yes.
Hit the spot.
Yep, just what I needed.
And now we are ready for the countdown conversation. This is the part of the show where we talk about as many topics as we can in 6 minutes, and today is gonna be fun. We gotta start a little bit serious though. Okay, so have you ever been in a situation where there's clearly something wrong with you, there's something visibly wrong with you, you're upset, you're not feeling great, and someone says to you, "Are you okay?" And then you go, "I'm fine. I'm fine." The way you say you're fine lets us know that you are not fine. But why do we do this? And I really wanted to talk about this because I am guilty of doing this. I say that I'm fine when I'm not for a number of reasons. One, I don't want to talk about it. I do not like confrontation, and that means confrontation with other people. So usually, you know, if I'm not fine, maybe somebody did something.
Maybe that person
did something to me. And so I don't want to confront it with it. I'm fine. I'll get over it. I'll be fine. Because I'm a huge people pleaser. Now, I've been working through this as I've gotten older because I know that's not healthy, but it's something that I still, even when I know it's not healthy and I should discuss my feelings and I should work through it, it's just so much easier to say I'm fine.
We're all guilty of it, honestly. And, you know, I feel like I do that too, Sherelle. I'm very similar to you in that regard. And sometimes I do it because I need time to process what it is that I'm going through at that moment. And I'm not ready to share it with anybody else, quite honestly.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sharing exactly how we feel. So I've noticed that in the relationship that I'm in now, my marriage with Cameron, I am much more likely to share, like if he says, you know, is everything okay? Are you okay? if I'm not, like truly, I feel like it's a safe space, and I am more willing to share with him, you know what, I'm not. I need a sounding board right now, or something like that. Whereas in the past, I think some of it's maturity too, but in the past, I've been a little more hesitant to let my guard down and be vulnerable.
I think it's that hesitancy, you know, and I've felt all of the same emotions that we all have at this table, but due to a number of circumstances in my life, I am no longer going to pull any punches. I will confront someone if I have to. I will say what's on my mind. Now, I don't need everyone to know what's on my mind. My close friends know when I'm really upset. I say, Susan, I'm all right today, and you know. I say to my other friends that I don't necessarily want to discuss things with, I'm okay. I didn't say fine, I didn't say bad, I said I'm okay. And that's what they need to hear, and that's all they need to know. It's a maturity thing, though, to get to that point.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I agree with that.
I know folks at home are going to be thinking about this one afterwards. Okay, so next up, 40-plus mamas. So the percentage of women who are having children after 40 is ticking up almost to 5%. I think this is so amazing, especially in a society where just a generation ago, my mom had me, hi mommy, my mom had me when she was 35, and everybody was like talking about her, calling her an old maid, saying that she was past her prime. And now that's totally normal. Like,
really
it's completely normal.
It is.
To have kids later in life.
Yeah.
But there's so many considerations.
Well, there are a lot of considerations, but I mean, I was more prime than your mom. I was 36 on my first child, and I was 40 years old on my second one. Let me tell you guys something. And, you know, and I'm not pulling any punches here. My first pregnancy was great. I was 30, I had him at 36. I felt great, never felt better in my entire life. At 40, I seriously thought my unborn infant was going to kill me. I was in just pain all the time. I mean, it was not the easiest pregnancy for me. So night and day difference. As we get older, it is harder on our bodies. We got to keep it real. It is harder because we are aging as women, and we have to be prepared for that.
Yeah. Well, Lisa, I too had the geriatric sticker on my file at the doctor's office. I was 36. I think another consideration, though, to think about, and to really, you know, if you are thinking about having kids at the age of 40, the quality of the materials involved between the man and the woman start to deteriorate. And with that deterioration comes some disabilities, things like that. So just because you are able to, and this is both the man and the woman, okay? It's something to think about. Just because you can, does that mean you should?
Yes.
It's just something to think about.
I hadn't really thought of it that way, but that makes a lot of sense, because I always thought that being able to be older and to have a child, the mom and dad would have that maturity.
Right.
You know what I mean? They would have that maturity. That makes it a good thing, but there's that balance out of the physical health. So one has to be very careful balancing this out, I would think.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
For sure.
You know, that's why I waited. So you guys know I just turned 40 a couple weeks ago. And I waited to be more mature, to be more stable, to have the right partner that I wanted to have kids with. And now I'm like, okay, I'm ready. But now I'm thinking, am I going to want to deal with a teenager when I'm in my 50s? Baby, because you know how we talked about spanking last week. I'm not sure I'd have the patience, so all right. Good conversation, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can help me raise mine if I do it. Okay.
It takes a village.
It does. It does take a village. And finally, this is so interesting. This guy went to the thrift store. He paid $50 for a chair and ended up selling it for $85,000, Kim.
What? Rich people will spend their money on the stupidest things. A chair?
I think the bell said, not only is your time over, but ding, 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 you're correct.
Yes, exactly. Check.
All right, everybody, that's the Countdown Convo. Stay with us. Coming up after the break, author Joellen Wilhoit is at the table. Stay with us.
Next ET, we get retrospective with Eva Longoria, from her showbiz star to Desperate Housewives.
I remember reading the script and going, well, this will never go.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
Calling all car owners. Fleet Doc is the most trusted vehicle doctor in the Bluegrass. servicing light to medium vehicles for both industry and the public. Let Fleet Doc help you ace your car checkup. Get $50 off any AC service and a free alignment, tire rotation, flat repair, or replacement when you buy 4 tires with our protection package. Recognized as a Carfax top-rated service provider, Fleet Doc is your one-stop shop for your car's needs. Make an appointment with your trusted vehicle doctor today. Visit Fleet Doc, located in Lexington and Richmond.
It's Champion Windows' 70th anniversary sale, and we're giving the presents to you. Right now, get 40% off new windows, plus pay nothing for 18 months. And we're giving away $70,000 in our home makeover giveaway. 70 years of designing, building, installing, and guaranteeing Champion Comfort 365 windows direct from our factory to your home. Don't wait. Get 40% off windows today. Call or schedule your free estimate online 24/7 at getchampionwindows.com.
I'm Abby Horn, Community Liaison for Kenwood and Madison Health and Rehabilitation. And we are so excited to say welcome back to our friends and families. We love welcoming new seniors to our homes and employees to our work family. We are also looking for medical professionals to join our team. Drop by Kenwood or Madison Health and Rehab today for information regarding open positions. Check us out online at kenwoodhealthandrehabilitation.com or madisonhealthcenter.com or find us on Facebook.
I'm here to find my husband.
You got me in love.
The beehive just exploded.
I'm not here for the foolishness.
Come to the airport.
This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts. We are here with the Let's Talk team, and joining us at the table is author Jo Ellen Wilhoit. Hey, Jo Ellen!
I have a feeling I won't want to leave, though.
So, I don't know. Well, you can definitely hang out for a little while. So, Jo Ellen, I called you an author, but you are so many things in this community. When I met you, you've been a do-gooder, you're an author, you're, gosh, just so many things. Just tell us a little bit about you.
Well, okay, so I have many chapters in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm a person who loves to learn. I love challenges. I hate to be complacent. So that has been a very hard for my parents. But I have been in so many different genres in life. I was a DJ. I was a telephone operator. I worked at Shadwell Farm for Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. I could go on and on and on. Like, honestly, I have a list at home of how many things I've done. So, because I keep track of everything. But what is really consistent is I love to learn about people. And I love to learn about different sides of life and get a broad understanding of and empathy for all walks of life. And that's always been the case since I was little.
And so that's why you're one of my favorite people, which is why I wanted to start with that question, because you do so many different things. But I want you to tell us about this cool little book that you have in front of us, because this is one of the really coolest things that that I've seen you do, and this is how I met you. When I was the public information officer at the police department, she came in, this little cute little blonde girl with her little book, like, I have a book. It's about safety. Let me show you. So tell us about it.
And you know what was so wonderful? People were so gracious because Chief Baston, who was chief of police at the time, he carried my book around with him for probably 3 weeks to promote it to every single person he met with throughout the week. That was like, and you know, he's still a friend of mine to this day. So just having people respond in such a positive way, this really was a labor of love. So if I go back to what led me to write this, I always wanted to write. When I was little, starting in 4th grade, I kept lists of everything I wanted to do my entire life, all the people I wanted to meet, all the experiences I wanted to have. When I was a little kid, I used to blow up my candles and say, please give me an exciting life. I never asked for a gift, I'm not joking. And so that has happened.
So tell us about...
So basically what happened was I always wanted to write, and I think, you know, Robin Roberts talks about you have to make your pain your purpose. And you really, those things have to meet. and then you have a real calling. So my brother was bullied as a child, and that was very hard for me to watch. You know, sometimes I got violent with the bullies, but you know, and I defended him, I really did. But being an observer of that and seeing how sometimes adults don't step up when they see things, and it's hard for a child to be that person, to be the advocate. And so when I had, you know, now fast forward to I had my own son, all of those feelings came back. And I said, you know what, I can't remember all these things I want to tell him to keep him safe, but I can make a list. So that list became my own illustrations, and I'm not a professional illustrator. But I made a little booklet, and I would read it to him every single day, and from that people saw that, and they said, you really should do something bigger with this. And I ended up getting a traditional publishing deal, which is unheard of. It's like getting an NBA contract, an NFL contract. So I know it's meant for me to do, and I have the passion for it, and the tenacity. So that's how it all came to fruition.
That's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
What's the name of it?
Oh, it's Safety Safari.
Okay.
Safety
So
Safari.
Joe Ellen, folks can get this on Amazon.
They can.
And we have to go to break, but we're going to keep you with us.
Okay.
All
great.
right.
Thank
so
you.
everybody stay with us. Coming up after the break, Joe Ellen's going to help us answer a burning question for our male viewers in Dear LTK. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Joseph with Rapid Fire Home Buyers. Do you have a house that's costing you too much time and money? Maybe a rental house, an inherited house you don't know what to do with, or the house you're living in that you just can't keep up with. We buy property in any condition and any price range all over the Southeast. Sell your house as is for cash with no repairs, no fees, and no commissions. If you're even thinking of selling your house, before you call a realtor, give us a call for a free cash offer. Call 859-695-3875.
At Rally's, I'm in the driver's seat. Give me that $5 meal deal with a Rally Burger. Better yet, make it a mushroom Swiss burger with that mushroom sauce. With 8-piece white meat chicken bites, Rally's famous seasoned fries, and a drink for just $5. Yeah, all that. Can I get a mushroom? Boom! My $5 meal deal with a mushroom Swiss burger. Whatever you order, own it at Rally's. Get your late night flavor fix.
My tip is, the worst lies are the lies you tell yourself. Like smoking isn't that dangerous.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT now.
Kids 106.3 is your favorite station. Be sure to check out Mandy and Shayna in the afternoon each and every day from 2 to 6.
Tune in for Second Day Update, Tell Me Something Good, tons of giveaways, and much more. And if we can't entertain you, we are sure the music will with throwbacks and fresh hits. Only on Hits 106.3.
Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because selling it yourself can be, well, you know.
So how many bodies does this car hold? Well, it's a 5-passenger car.
Right, passengers.
Yeah.
Maybe even 6. Avoid strange encounters. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. It's easy. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. Cha-ching. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. The Let's Talk team is hanging out, and Joe Ellen Wilhoit is still here for a segment that we introduced a couple of weeks ago. We think it's important because we have male viewers.
Yes, we do.
Yes. We have male viewers. They send us notes, they talk to us, they stop us in public, and they give us a little feedback, and we love it. So we said we need a segment for the male viewers, and it's called Dear LTK. This is where we take questions from our male viewers, and these can be questions that you've always wanted to ask a woman, but maybe you're a little bit afraid, you didn't know how to ask, so that's why we're here. So send us your questions. So today's question: why do women always go to the bathroom in groups or in pairs? You know what? This is such a good question.
It really is. I love it. You know what? I am guilty of going in pairs when I'm out with the girls. And let's say we're at a concert or whatever. I want them to come with me because we may want to stop and get a little drinky drink, you know, or something, a bite to eat. But also I want to catch up on the gossip, or like, you know, we just need to catch up with each other, you know. And sometimes it's not something you necessarily want to talk to in front of the guys, you know. You want to do it with the girlfriend.
Exactly. So I think for the guys who have this question, we don't go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom, right?
This is true.
We go to the bathroom, we're there to fix our makeup, we're there to do our hair, we're there to do a check-in, especially if you're on a double date and it's a new person. You got to do, okay, how's it going, girl? Do we need to leave? Do we need to have a code word?
There's always an agenda. They should just know that, which is going to make them more upset and worried now. But there's always an agenda, and I think because women do a lot of analysis, we're analyzing constantly throughout the whole day, that we need that feedback. We need to bounce things off one another and like, do you think he's weird? You know, that kind of thing.
That's exactly what's happening in the bathroom, Kim.
I'm not there. I go to the bathroom to go to the bathroom.
Do you really?
I do, and I don't want to go with someone else because I don't know what I'm going to do in there necessarily. And I don't need friends hanging out with me for that, so I'm going alone.
Well, thank you for that.
It's for you guys. I do it for you. I do it for you.
That might mean you're more evolved or something.
Well, you know what I mean? That I've been married and with my partner now for a very long time, so I have nothing interesting to say in the bathroom either. So.
All right, so we hope that answers your question, guys, in today's Dear LTK. All right, we like to end every show with a woman worth talking about, and today's woman we're talking about is Heather French Henry. Heather French Henry is a former Miss Kentucky and Miss America title holder, and that was back in 2002, and she's the first Kentuckian to do so. She's a fashion designer and a tireless advocate for veterans. She's been a national level speaker for more than 20 years for organizations such as the National Press Club, the National Veterans Conferences, and the National Student Organizations. So Heather French Henry, thanks for all you do, especially for our veterans. You are a woman worth talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a Maysville girl.
Yes, Maysville.
We grew up together.
Okay, Maysville in the house. All right, everybody, you can nominate a woman we're talking about. Just go to WTVQ.com, click on the Let's Talk Kentucky page, and then click the little link that says Nominate a Woman. We want to hear about it. All right, everybody. Jo Ellen, thanks for hanging out with us here.
So much. This has been great. It's not long enough.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. It's not long enough.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.